the evidence and the materials that we have witnessed. And I can tell you as a district resident, because we're hearing all of the trials going on in the local courts, this was a serious moment. The Secret Service knew that an armed insurgency was coming into Washington, D.C., and yet they did nothing, at least nothing that we know of. So I want to go back to this notion. Should Donald Trump testify? He should. He should be willing to tell his story. Will he testify? Of course not, because you know what? He doesn't have the truth on his side. He doesn't have the truth on his side.
Has Donna Brazile forgotten that she's the lady who fed questions as a CNN employee to Hillary Clinton?
Donna Brazile is a proven dishonest hack, and she is an embodiment of everything that's wrong with the DNC. She says she's going to expose the DNC and what happened during the election. She should look in the mirror.
A credibility problem because of the membership of the committee and the way that was done. And so there are lots of Republicans across this country who just say, there's nobody there to argue the other side. Kinzinger and Cheney don't argue the other side to the extent that there is some arguments there.
But there's no other side on whether the election.
Hey, look, I think that you can question a lot of these witnesses who came up and test their credibility, Donna.
Bill Barr?
Well,
you're going to test the credibility of the former Attorney General? You're going to test the credibility of the people who were inside the Oval Office advising the president? You're going to test the credibility?
You want to just keep talking, or you want me to give the answer?
What is the...
I also want to put on the record, because this goes to what my mama taught me. My mama always taught me to play by the rules and to respect those rules. That when you decide to change the rules, especially middle of the game, end of the game, that is referred to as cheating.
Those hacked DNC emails also got Brazile fired from her role as a CNN contributor. They showed she had shared questions with Clinton ahead of a televised town hall.
Close to what my mama taught me.
Other side.
You can test the credibility of people, and by doing that, it can give them more credibility. But instead, it's a TV production.
Yeah, you're going to test the credibility of the cops who got their heads smashed in.
No, that's
who you're going to test?
No, that's not who I'm testing, Donna, but there are lots of people inside the White House who now have convenient memories about things that didn't have memories about them before. You can ask questions about that. But the second point is this, that the reason this isn't breaking through with voters in 2022 is because Donald Trump's not on the ballot.
You can feel the fucking heat.
Hey, hey, hey! She got a knife! She got a knife! Get out of here!
You know, in the end, what the January 6th committee has made this all about is Donald Trump and his role in January 6th. Absolutely appropriate to make it about that. But when he's not on the ballot, it's very hard for Democrats to be able to make this a cutting issue, especially in the light of huge inflation, gas prices, crime in the streets, open borders, drug overdoses. Those things are things that are affecting people's everyday lives, and they don't see it that way.
Joe Biden has really done a fabulous job, I think, in making sure that everyday Americans can feel the things that he's doing, whether it's lowering gas prices. lowering gas prices, making sure that our supply chain is now moving forward. He just stopped a rail strike, which really would have crippled our economy. So look, we know we have a big job to do in motivating people to get out to vote, but most importantly, Joe Biden is playing the long game. That's why I'm still with Joe Biden. I'm riding with Biden, baby.
When leaked emails last year showed that Donna Brazile had shared CNN town hall questions in advance with the Clinton campaign, and this was while she was a CNN contributor and the DNC's vice chair, I called her, and she insisted to me that she hadn't leaked the questions. In other words, she lied to me. Brazile now admits in a Time essay to sharing the questions with the Hillary camp, saying sending those emails was a mistake I will forever regret. But she does not apologize, especially to CNN, the network she betrayed, and to the journalists she deceived, sadly, including me.
I mean, this is a woman who used her position as a CNN commentator to obtain debate questions. She then gave those debate questions to Hillary Clinton ahead of a Democratic primary debate, giving her an advantage. And then Donna Brazile lied about it for months. In fact, she didn't even admit to this until March of this year. So she's lost all credibility. I'm not sure why anyone would believe anything in her book, but best of luck to Ms. Brazile.
Because this goes to what my mama taught me.